Die for me, nigga, I'm damn near perfect. Die for me, nigga, yeah.
Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. If you're new, if you're not new, then welcome back. As you guys can see by the title, this video is going to be about 10 things that you guys should know before you consider getting VSG surgery. Now, I did my own research, of course, because I researched everything before I do it, and a lot of these things I was still unprepared for, even though I researched and I heard about it and I talked about it with my doctors. So today I'm just formulating a video for a couple of tips that you guys should definitely research and just get familiar with before you take the leap into getting the gastric sleeve, okay? So let's get straight into the video. Tip number 1 is this is not a shortcut, okay? It's a roller coaster ride that you can never get off of. This is a total life change. And VSG surgery is a tool. It's not a end all be all fix it all. It's not that at all, okay? You have to still work to get to the weight goal that you want to be. You have to still exercise. You have to eat healthy. You have to eat in moderation. You have to be mindful of what you are intaking. Even if you eat whatever you want and you eat junk, you have to be mindful of how much of that you're eating. You have to be mindful of, did you work out today? So why are you eating a Snickers bar? Why are you treating yourself to junk when you know you shouldn't be eating that and you didn't even go to the gym? You know what I'm saying? So don't think that you can get the surgery and still just do whatever you want. That's not gonna work. It's gonna be a waste of money. It's gonna be a waste of time. It's gonna be a waste of energy. It's just a complete waste all around. You know what I'm saying? Don't think that you can get the surgery and that's what it's gonna be. This is a tool. It's going to help you. It is a complete roller coaster ride that you will never get off because it is a total life change. I just want you guys to understand that. This will change your life forever. Not to scare you guys, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, it's not a quick fix. It's not a shortcut. It's not that. So yes. Number 2 would be eating. You have to adapt healthier eating habits. Like I said, even if you decide to eat what you want, that's cool. It's your body, it's your journey, but are you using moderation when you eat? Are you overeating? Are you stretching your stomach back to the size that it was? There's controversy about that too, whether you can, whether you can't do that. I don't know, but I will not be the example to let you guys know if it's true or not. So you have to eat in moderation. You have to be mindful of what you're eating and how much junk you're intaking if you're gonna be eating junk. If you're gonna be eating a bag of chips, how many bags of chips are you eating a day? How many times a week are you eating chips? Are you even incorporating your protein? Are you even incorporating vegetables? Like, you have to be mindful of everything that you're putting in your body. Just because you eat less of it doesn't mean it's okay to still binge eat those things. So you have to learn to eat smaller bites. You have to chew way more. No more drinking when eating, okay? That's a big thing. No more drinking when eating. Putting your fork down when you eat. This is something that I wish that they prep you for this before surgery, like with your nutritionist and stuff, but you still don't get it until you get it. Like, until you're there, you don't realize how important those practices and those exercises are to make sure that you're eating properly, that you're eating a well-balanced diet, that you're taking breaks when eating. Like, you should not be finishing your food. You should not be finishing your food less than 20 minutes. My nutritionist says 30 minutes. I feel like 20 minutes. Like, who's really eating a meal for 30 minutes? Like, at the 30-minute mark, your food is cold. You don't even want it no more. But in all actuality, are you still taking breaks? Like, you should be taking breaks when eating. That way you can know when you're full and you don't overeat, and then you'll be in pain. So that's tip number 2, to be adapting healthier eating habits. Another thing I want to say about eating habits is I wish I was a bit more prepared that I would be throwing food away. Now, as kids, our parents tell us people are starving in Africa, people are starving, why are you wasting food? Do not waste food. So they force you to eat food that you just cannot eat, and I just feel like that is so wrong. As an adult, especially an adult that has had VSG surgery, you have to be comfortable with throwing food away. You have to. I don't want to say you should just be wasting food just because and using VSG as an excuse, but you have to be comfortable throwing food away. And when I say that, I mean, like, I will buy a meal, like cooked food, like Jamaican food, Brazilian food, and I will eat that food for like 2 days straight just because I can't eat the whole thing in one sitting. By the 3rd day, baby, that food is going in the garbage. Like, I don't care who said what. I don't care about no Thanksgiving turkey. All that shit is going in the garbage by the 3rd day. Saying all that to say this, you have to be comfortable with throwing away food, okay? Even when you go out to eat, you don't have to eat all that food in one sitting. The amount of food they put on your serving at a restaurant is like inhumane. Like, nobody should be eating that amount of food. Like, seriously, that's a serving for like 2-3 people. So it's okay to take a doggy bag of food home and munch on it throughout the day or even following the next day. But by the 3rd day, please tell me you're throwing that food in the garbage. It needs to go. Like, yesterday, to be honest. But yeah, but the third day, throw that food in garbage. The third thing I would like to bring up as a tip you guys definitely need to research is vitamins. Find the right vitamins that work for you. Some vitamins are not so soft on the stomach. They interrupt the stomach very easily. So you have to do a lot of research on vitamins, and as well as taking your vitamins. Now, I am the last person who should be telling anybody to take their vitamins, because I am 3 months post-op and I still don't take my vitamins, which is why a bitch is going bald. So please, if y'all don't take any tip from this video, baby, listen up. Take your vitamins, okay? It will help with your skin, it will help with your hair, it'll help with your body's deficiencies, because now you're physically not intaking as much vitamins, protein, calcium, certain things that you need to be intaking when you eat your food. Your stomach can only absorb but so much. So you need to be taking your vitamins. Please, please, please do research on your vitamins. Find vitamins that work for you, or else you will be like me and experience hair loss, hair loss, skin dryness, fatigue, dizziness, lightheadedness. Like, seriously, vitamins and dehydration kind of go hand in hand. If you're not drinking enough water and taking your vitamins, you could very well end up in the hospital, like with IVs and everything all plugged into you, blood transfusions, all of that. So it's very, very, very crucial that you're taking your vitamins. As I said this video, I'm about to go take my vitamins. Like, well, I'm gonna take them with my lunch, because my vitamins, again, upset my stomach. So I have to do more research on a better multivitamin, because my multivitamin does make my stomach hurt, which is another reason why I don't take it. But not to get off topic, please make sure you guys definitely take this tip with everything in you and go get you some good vitamins, and make sure you're taking them once you get your surgery, or once you're cleared by your doctor to take them after your surgery, I should say. Tip number 4, your nutritionist. Now, I don't know if you guys are paying out of pocket, if you guys are using insurance. I know insurance makes you have to have a nutritionist. I know my insurance requires you to have a nutritionist. You have to see a nutritionist. How many times am I gonna say nutritionist? You have to see your nutritionist 3 times for 3 months. So once a month for 3 months, you have to see your nutritionist, according to my insurance, before they clear you for surgery. This is one thing that I am not upset they made me do. When I tell you me and my nutritionist have a bond like this, like I can call her for anything. And if she doesn't have the answer, she will point me in the direction with the right answer. And I love her so much. I always thought about having a nutritionist before the surgery, but now with the surgery, it's almost necessary. She helps me coach through the things that I can eat, that'll tolerate my stomach, things that taste good but won't make me gain weight. It's so great to have a bond with a nutritionist before you get this surgery, so that way when you get this surgery, you're already comfortable being very vulnerable with what you're going through and what you're not going through. You know how many times I told my nutritionist, I'm not drinking my protein shakes. I don't care what you say right now, I'm going through a depressive episode. I am not taking my protein shakes. Every time I talk to her, I tell her I'm not taking my vitamins. And it's like, you have to be that comfortable with your nutritionist and be honest that she can help you. So now she tells me things like, put protein powder over my food, or get crackers and eat them with cheese. And you know what I'm saying? Like, she helps me find things to eat that I can tolerate and that I actually enjoy. So that is one tip that I definitely think you guys should take with everything in you, along with the vitamins tip, is to get you a good nutritionist, because she will make your journey so much more smoother. She will make the process for your journey so much more smoother. She or he, whatever your nutritionist is, they will make the process so much more smoother. Number 5. Tip number 5 that I will give you guys is exercise. Now, you will lose weight without exercising, but me personally, I recommend exercising, because you can build muscle, and then you won't have as much loose skin, and then also you can kind of control the amount of weight that you lose. I personally feel like when I exercise, I lose a lot more weight, especially when I'm stalling. If I'm stalling and I start going to the gym harder, and I be in there in the gym going hard in the paint, I feel like, yeah, it kind of breaks my stall, like, especially depending on what I'm eating too. But I don't know, for me, I feel like it does break my stall when I am exercising. So I definitely recommend exercising and doing research on other exercises that you might think are fun, things that you can do at home if you don't have a gym membership. Yes, I definitely think that's a good tip that you guys should be aware of, is incorporating exercise into your diet. So that way when you get your surgery, it's kind of like you missed the gym, instead of having to, I gotta go to the gym, I hate working out. Because if you're like me, I hate working out. But once you see that weight dropping, baby, the gym is gonna become your best friend. So that leads me to tip number 6, stalling. You will stall, okay? It's inevitable. Everybody stalls. After your first 3 weeks, you're gonna stall like crazy, and then you get back to losing weight. And right now I'm 3 months. I'm actually experiencing a stall right now, and it's driving me insane. But the only thing you can really do is let it pass. Now, there are some Facebook groups and things like that that you can join, and they have tips and tricks on how to break stall. I just always ride things out. Like, I listen to my doctor. I don't listen to other people because their own experiences are not necessarily my experience. And I don't want to end up in the hospital trying to do nothing crazy because Jenna from Facebook Marketplace or wherever I found her said this and said that, and she's not my doctor or nutritionist. She's not certified to be giving anybody any type of instruction. So that's up to you guys if you guys decide to mechanically break your stall. But I always just write it out. And that's one thing that you guys should be prepared of before you get the surgery. Do not get upset at yourself. Do not get upset at your body. Doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong. Okay? It could indicate something, but you don't know. Talk to your nutritionist. Talk to your doctor about you stalling. But it is something that is inevitable. It happens to the best of us. The next tip, number 7, is dumping syndrome. Now, if you guys watch my 2-month post-op video, you will know that I have not experienced dumping syndrome. But now, at 3 months, baby, okay, I've experienced it at least 2-3 times. And for me, what my dumping syndrome is I feel completely tingly. My whole body gets tingly, and then out of nowhere, my face just gets very tingly, and then my mouth starts watering so much that I will literally just start leaking drool out of my mouth if I don't get to the toilet fast enough, and then I just start vomiting. Like, that is my dumping syndrome. I don't have diarrhea. I don't feel like fatigued or dehydrated. Like, no, I just get tingly feeling. My mouth waters, and then I start vomiting. But it's not like a forceful vomit. It doesn't hurt. It just comes up naturally. Kind of like how babies vomit when it just be like coming out, like, but it don't look like they're in pain. Like, that's kind of how it is. I don't even know what causes me to get dumping syndrome, to be honest. I really don't. I have not figured it out yet. Like, the first time I ever experienced it, it was Mother's Day brunch. I had a Mother's Day brunch with family, and I ate a lot of good things. I had protein on my plate. I had eggs on my plate. I had turkey bacon. I had a lot of beneficial proteins on my plate. So it wasn't like I was eating anything that I wasn't supposed to be eating. And then like 30 minutes later, I got dumping syndrome. Same thing with the other day. I had Wendy's, but I ate chicken nuggets. And everybody knows Wendy's is the freshest chicken, the purest actual chicken from fast food. Even though it's fried, but it's like, I eat other fried things too. Maybe I ate too fast. I don't know, but it usually always happens like 30 minutes after my stomach is trying to digest, and I guess it doesn't want to digest, so it just comes back up. So anyways, yes, dumping syndrome. That is something you guys should research and be well aware of before you get this surgery, because sometimes you could be doing everything right and your stomach just doesn't agree with it, and it will dump on you. Yeah, it's gonna come up some way or another. I heard some people get diarrhea. Some people even end up in the hospital. So you do want to be mindful of what causes dumping syndrome in your body, and then try your best to steer away from it, because you don't want to hurt yourself, and you don't want to be forcefully throwing up either. Like, that's a lot of like stomach acid and things that's like not good for your teeth and your esophagus, and yeah, you don't want inflammation all in there. So be mindful of that. Tip number 8. Now, it's not funny, but have you ever heard of BO, body odor? Yes, baby, you won't get that, especially if you're taking your vitamins. Now, I wouldn't know, I can't relate, but I have a friend who, she was taking her vitamins like she's supposed to, and she said that she would experience smelling like her vitamins. And if y'all know vitamins stink. They smell like fish oil, they smell like warehouse gym socks, they just fucking stink. Like, so yes, my friend was experiencing body odor. Another thing is, she said that during her monthly cycle, my friend said that her menstruation would smell off. And so therefore, that leads me into something else that I saw in the Facebook groups, whereas people would experience something called keto crotch, which is when your body goes into ketosis and your vagina doesn't smell that great. That's something you guys should definitely be aware of. Definitely check that out and try your best to stay up on it, because yeah, be mindful of body odor, okay? Tip number 9. Haters and supporters. The same people that hate on you, trust, behind the scene, they're supporting you. The same people who said, oh, you shouldn't do it, you're cheating your way out, why not just work out harder? Why not just try harder? I think you're not giving it enough of a chance, try working out. Those same people, when you're dropping weight, they're gonna be, oh my gosh, who's your doctor again? When did you get your surgery? How many months post-op are you? Yeah, that part. So don't let what people say or have to say about your decision determine whether or not you make the decision for yourself, because you are going to be looking good, and people are going to be staring, and people are going to be wondering, what did you do? How did you get like that? Who's your doctor? And all the other extra stuff. Another thing is, them gas station runs, them grocery store runs, make sure you're looking your best, because you are going to be attracting looks, okay? Men will start to flock, like even the crackheads. And they ain't gonna be asking for no dollar, okay? They will be all in your face, opening the doors, you know what I'm saying? There's something called pretty privilege, and baby, when you get smaller, apparently according to society, it's not that you're ugly, you're just big, okay? So when you start getting smaller, you are going to notice a lot more attention than you've ever had. I will just tell you that firsthand. I've been big and I've been small. I mean, smaller than I am now. And I can tell the difference. You know what I'm saying? People do treat you differently. People respect you more when you're smaller. So when you start dropping that weight, I promise you, even in the workplace, in McDonald's, at the gas pump, people are going to be letting you know that you look good. Even when you don't believe it yet, people are going to be letting you know that you look good. Tip number 10, and this is my last tip for you guys, and then we're gonna go, is mind over matter, okay? Your mental health is gonna play a big part in this. If you're somebody who already struggles with mental health, be very mindful, get your meds right, get your doctors right, your therapist, whoever it is, make sure that you have a good bond and that you're in close cohorts with those people, because you're going to need it. This is an emotional plus physical roller coaster. You are going to need as much support as possible. Food addiction is real. You don't realize it until you physically cannot eat the way that you used to be. And that's going to be heartbreaking for some people. It was heartbreaking for me. I told y'all, like 3, 4, 5 days. It was probably like 3 days post-op. I was sucking on my son's graham crackers. I could not take it. To the point where I could have risked myself having to go to the hospital eating graham crackers. Not even a popsicle, but graham crackers. I couldn't take it. Like, don't do as I do, do as I say. Yes, you guys need to be mindful that it's mind over matter always, okay? This surgery can definitely trigger depression. If you've never had depression, it can probably make you have depression. Like, you need to be very mindful that it's always mind over matter. If you don't mind it, it won't matter. So try not to let this surgery and the decision that you made to better yourself bring you down and bring you backwards, because I promise you won't regret the surgery. When you're looking small and fine as wine and it's hot girl summer every summer, you're going to be thankful to yourself that you did this. I am a walking testimony. Like, if y'all go back and look at my videos, y'all see there were days when I would cry because I got the surgery. Like, I was depressed for weeks, on top of just other life things happening, but the surgery didn't make it no better because I couldn't comfort eat. So now fast forward to 3 months post-op, I don't regret the surgery. I don't. There are some days where I still struggle with the gas pains, with having to eat slow, with being so hungry and then eating, and it's like, oh, I have to slow down. Now I'm experiencing gas pains. It's just like, yeah, it's still frustrating, but would I go back? Hell no. Would I go back? No. No, no, no. Would I go back? Never. Okay? I am happy with the decision I made. You guys will be happy with the decision that you guys make. Just make sure that you guys take these tips and carry them out with you. Do your research. Make the decision for you to do what you know is right for you, okay? I hope that you guys found this video helpful. I thank you guys so much for watching and tuning into my channel, okay? I'm gonna come back with some more VSG content for you guys. Maybe what I eat in the day. You guys need to let me know in the comments, what do you guys wanna see from me when it comes to this VSG stuff? What do you guys wanna see? Because if you guys don't know, this is not a VSG channel. This is not a weight loss channel, but I am talking about my journey on this channel. So if you guys want to see more VSG stuff, I need some ideas and some things to do, because I just be going on with my life, and when I record when it comes to VSG. Like, I don't really care to really be updating with VSG, to be honest. Like, this was just a life journey for me that I just felt like, well, I'm on YouTube, so let's talk about it. But if you guys want to know specific things, please let me know so I can make specific videos dedicated just towards VSG and what you guys want to know. And thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay happy, stay blessed.